2020 is a year of visions and dreams, of big things coming your way. But for some of you, 2020 may be the year where you have to begin again. That means letting go of your past and having the courage to do something new. Maybe it's your career, a relationship, or something you have been struggling with for a while now. I believe it's time for a change. So, how do I change? Or what should I change? If that is you wondering, I suggest that you ask yourself these questions. Am I constantly comparing myself with others? If you answered yes to this, chances are there are areas in your life that you are unhappy about. When you compare yourself with what others have and you don't, you are emphasizing the fact that you are lacking in something. And you obviously want to have that because you are envious of someone else who has. If you don't want something, for example, I don't want a job in Google. I won't be envious or jealous or upset if I see a friend of mine who has a job in Google. But what happens if I do want a job in Google? Guess what? When I meet this friend and he or she starts talking about work, I'm gonna feel all grumpy inside. I'll be like, why is it not me? Right? Interestingly, the reverse is also true. If you're someone that compares yourself with others with the intention of showing off what you have and others don't, then, my friend, you are probably not feeling very secure about what you have. That's why you'll find every chance you get to show off, because showing off makes you feel good about yourself. So ask yourself, do you constantly compare? The second question to ask yourself to know what needs to change is, what is my intuition telling me? Yes, trust your gut feeling. Maybe it's how you feel about your job, maybe it's your relationship or a habit that you have. Your intuition is there for a reason. Intuition is defined as an instinctive feeling over conscious reasoning. If your intuition has been nagging at you for some time, that could be your future self sending you a signal that you need to do something. So ask yourself, what is your intuition trying to tell you? What do I want? Many people get stuck here. Most people do not know what they want, and therefore they never change. See, you can never get anywhere if you don't know where you are going. Some of you may say, I do not know what I want, but I know what I don't want. That's not good enough. Can you imagine going on a road trip? You're driving and you ask the people in the car, so where are we going? And they say, just drive. And you're driving and you say, shall we go to Seremban for some curry buns? Don't want, there's nothing to do there. Or how about Malacca? Nah, it's too jammed. Oh, Penang? That's too far. I'm using this example because I'm in KL at the moment. You'll be driving and driving, but you don't know where you're going. Well, you certainly know where you're not going, but you don't know where you're going. How do you know which direction to take? Then your drive becomes meaningless. You are still going somewhere, but nowhere. See, isn't this the same for your life? You can still be going somewhere in life, but if you don't know what you want out of life, you'll be simply living a meaningless life. Couple that with seeing everyone else moving forward in their life, being all happy and successful, you wonder what is it that you're missing out on. But when that nagging intuition comes and you decide to ignore it out of fear or worry or because it's inconvenient, then at the same time, you are also feeling bored, frustrated and tired with life. Perhaps it's now time to ask yourself the final question. What needs to be different for me in order to change? This is where you combine all the comparisons that you have done. Think about the thoughts and feelings you have inside of you. That is your intuition. Then take time to write down what is it that you really want. Lastly, ask yourself, what do you need to do in order to get there? Everyone's gonna have a different answer. There's no right and there's no wrong. And if this resonates with you, allow me to share my story. I've always admired Michelle Obama. She's the wife of Barack Obama, former President of the United States, a mother and a public servant. For a long time, I told myself that in order for me to live my dream life like her, I have to marry someone rich, successful or influential. This way I don't ever have to worry about my finances and can focus on raising a family and helping people. At the time, I was just an office girl living from paycheck to paycheck every month, working 60 hours a week. But all in all, in the past 3 relationships that I was in, I realized that it's not up to them to turn me into the kind of person I wanted to be. See, I had been looking for a Barack Obama, my Prince Charming, to come into my life, marry me, and then I could finally live my life the way I wanted. What I didn't know was that Barack didn't just marry anybody and turn her into Michelle Obama. But in order to marry Obama, Michelle has to first become Michelle. She didn't graduate fresh out of university to go searching around for the next president just so that she can become First Lady. She put in her work, knew she wanted to pursue public service. Whether her husband got elected or not, she would still continue to serve. Similarly, I had to figure out what it means for me to live the kind of life that I wanted to live and what I need to do to get myself there, instead of relying on someone else to turn my life around for me. And the beautiful thing is, as soon as I began to work on myself, to change the things I needed to change about myself, my environment, my circumstances, I met my husband. He became my #1 supporter for things I wanted to pursue. Today, I live financially free and we are trying for our first baby. And I get to help people like you, people who feel stuck in life, to begin again. This time, to live truly happy.